Brain food, random stimulation for the brain.
Whether it's the humble football, basketball, gym ball, soccer ball or space hopper, when inflated to the correct air pressure, they provide hours, if not years, of reliability and fun. But what if we put more air pressure in than is recommended or wise? You know, the sort of air pressure that your family might say was too much, or a scientist would simply call a lot. Just what could they take above recommended levels? Let's find out. This small air compressor can pump up everything from airbeds to truck tyres, and by cycling backwards through the pressure settings, we take a shortcut to its maximum rating of 150 pounds per square inch. So let's just leave it right there and connect a bunch of stuff to it. This child space hopper doesn't have a recommended pressure, so instead let's find out what's not recommended. I know you can't really tell, but sitting just 30 feet away and watching this expand and distort really was kind of creepy. The bang was deep and surprisingly loud, with the remnants flying about 5 feet from where we started. As you can see, the remains of the hopper look pretty much how you think they would do. Nothing remarkable, but a nice start. Next up is a football, or American football as we know them in the UK. On paper, it's got a recommended pressure of around 13 psi, so let's see what it could take. The stitch panels on this really start to bulge under the pressure above 25 psi, and I really wouldn't want to be kicking it or throwing it at this stage. I know it doesn't capture well on film, but it was a good loud bang, fast and sharp, and you could almost feel it. Unfortunately, it exploded around the stitching on the top, so it stayed still, but I'd never looked inside of one of these before now, so it was nice to see. You see gym balls or yoga balls a lot down the gym, and they take a fair amount of abuse. There is no PSI guide on this, it simply says inflate until it's round. Because of its size and stretchiness, this took the longest to inflate at just over 53 minutes. Although it was boring as hell to watch in real time, when it finally went, the bang was really deep, and the slow motion footage is fantastic. The giant pink flying squid that was the gym ball hit a fence, stopping it short, otherwise it would have gone further than the 5 feet it stopped at. As you can see, it's just ripped and shredded. Fairly ironic for a gym ball. Next up is this basketball, and thanks to its rubber sealed no stitch construction, I'm easily expecting this to exceed its £8 per square inch recommended fill level. This bang was so loud that every bird took flight for about a square mile, and the damage to the grass that you can see in all of these videos was actually caused by this experiment. When the remains finally fell to earth, it was over 25 feet away from the blast zone, where the grass had been forced apart, flattened and damaged permanently as it turned out. I'd never seen inside a basketball before this, but when you look at the thick rubber construction and the fibre reinforcing inside, you can understand how this took so much abuse. This hand-stitched soccer ball has a recommended fill pressure of 8.5 to 16.5 psi, so let's put it to the sword. As it turned out, this took 1 minute 30 seconds to hit failure, just 28 seconds longer than the American football we tested earlier. Although this failed 11 psi earlier than the other football, the bang was slightly louder and slower, flying about 5.5 feet from where it started. Construction inside is quite similar too, although it doesn't have any sort of fleece lining, with the rubber inside pressing directly up against the interior stitching. Well, that brings it to an end. I hope you enjoyed testing this leisure equipment to destruction, and why not like, share or subscribe for more videos in the future. Don't forget to check out some of my other projects by clicking on the links available on screen, and if there's anything you think I should have blown to bits, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, see you soon.